you reckon Pine Hollow is the best stables in the world?
You can't say it's the best in the world. How do we know?
Because I can't think of any way it could be better.
So that just means it's perfect.
Perfect? That's not so bad.
It's okay by me.
Suits me fine, too.
No, you and I both know that this is worth more than that. You're exploiting us because you know that we've got our backs against the wall. Do me a favour and crawl back under your stone.
What was all that about?
Doesn't sound good.
Doesn't sound perfect. Such a good boy. Oh, you're so cute.
As you can see, we're in desperate need of foster homes. We can barely accommodate the number of rescues we have in already. And every day we get calls for more.
It's hard to believe that anyone could be so cruel to such beautiful animals.
Cruelty comes in many different forms. Abuse, starvation, lack of care. Some of these animals don't have much time left, but they deserve to know a better way of life for what time there is.
Simon, line 1. Pick up line 1.
Please feel free to keep looking. I'll just be a moment.
"32-year-old thoroughbred mare, blind and partially deaf, rescued from slaughter." How am I supposed to pick just one?
Now, you know Drew's not happy about this.
Max said we could. He thought it would be a very worthy cause, as long as you were willing to help me.
Like I had a choice. Please, please, please.
Sorry about that.
Most of these horses ready for adoption, then?
Approximately half. Many still require some form of rehabilitation before they can be adopted out to a new home.
Which is where the foster program comes in.
Exactly. Max has told me a lot about you. If we had more volunteers with your skill, it'd really help.
Are you having much success with the program?
With some of the younger animals, dogs especially, we get good results.
What about the horses?
Last month we had 2 successfully rehabilitated.
One like this old guy.
Not much hope for him, I'm afraid. Too old and a bit unpredictable.
Drew isn't really happy about this. It was Max's idea, so we're going along with it. When Lisa heard about it, she's such a soft.
The girl seems to have no patience, I guess. We have a family.
What about this one?
Storm. That gelding's been so badly abused that he hasn't responded to rehabilitation. It's a real shame. He used to be a prize ranch horse before he was sold to his last owner, who's now up on cruelty charges.
Then what's going to happen to him?
I'm afraid we've done all that we can do. He's scheduled to be put down next week when the vet arrives.
I picked this one.
Lisa, I don't think that's quite what Max had in mind.
Please, Red, we've got to do something. I can't just let him die.
So everyone in class has to run a business for a week and make a profit. Lemonade stand. Way boring. Think original. Think outside the square. Think entertainment.
Okay. Dime does tricks. We could put on a concert.
Dime bites. We could get sued. No. Listen, Ashley, I can sing.
Says who?
Says my mum. Besides, it's in our genes.
I took dancing lessons when I was little.
Move over Saddle Club. Here come the ponytails.
I wonder what's taking Red and Lisa so long. They should have been back hours ago.
I know. I can't wait to meet Pine Hollow's first foster horse.
Well, personally, I don't understand why someone would pick a broken down old nag when Pine Hollow has an entire stable full of perfectly good, functional horses.
It's called compassion, Veronica. Something you were obviously born without. I hear you can't even ride some of them.
There's more to owning a horse than just riding, Christy.
But of course, Drew. I just meant that it was very generous of Lisa to give up her time for such an important cause.
They're back.
Aren't you guys just a little bit curious? Right, Red. Red. Yep. Bit more. Red. Keep going. 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 Yep, more. Whoa!
Okay, for the record, Lisa is like bonkers.
Lisa, what about Red? Red's supposed to be the adult.
Yeah, well, that horse is crazy. Some people have absolutely zero sense. I really thought Drew was going to upgrade this place.
Yeah, me too.
These products are so inferior. Come on, let's go and get a juice.
Veronica, is there something you want to tell me about your saddle rack?
Actually, Drew, I was just saying to Christy that a stable of Pine Hollow standard really should invest in some higher quality products. You know, if you like, I could suggest some replacements.
Replacements wouldn't be necessary if everyone around here showed a little bit more responsibility. Do you even have an idea of how much one of those things cost?
Is this a trick question?
Contrary to what you might have been told, Veronica, money is not something that grows on trees. Now I suggest you get out there and try to fix the damage that you've done. Now.
Drew was really mad. I know. He's not usually like that. But lately, yeah, I've noticed it too. It must not be easy running a stable this size. I mean, Max makes it look so easy. Maybe there's something we can do to help.
That's just what I was thinking.
Okay, so what do we think of Storm? Isn't he beautiful? I can't wait to get him started. But Red says that we need to let him settle down a little bit first.
A little bit?
I can already picture it. By the time we're done, there'll be a lineup a mile long of people wanting to adopt him.
Aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself, Lisa?
All I need is to gain his trust, and he'll be ready to adopt in no time.
Are you sure you're up for it, Lisa? I mean, Storm's been through a lot.
What, because I don't have your experience with horses?
Hey, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying because the people at the shelter couldn't rehabilitate him that...
Then maybe they didn't try hard enough.
Lisa, we just don't want to see you get hurt. You know, maybe the shelter has another horse that's a little, well, friendlier.
What Stevie means is maybe they have a horse more like Prancer.
I don't want another horse. I want this one. And I'm going to show you how wonderful this horse can be.
Should we offer to help? I don't think anybody can help that poor horse.
So we'll be here for her if she needs us.
Right.
All that fuss over a stupid old saddle rack. If you ask me, I did Drew a favour.
A new rack would look so much better.
I think Drew would be grateful. I really don't understand what Lisa sees in that thing. Crazy beast! Leave him alone! Oh, did you see that? That deranged animal just tried to attack me.
He's just afraid. In fact, he's probably more afraid of you than you are of him.
Lisa, are you completely blind? That horse is vicious. And first chance it gets, it's going to hurt you.
He won't hurt me.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. I still can't believe you were that wicked teacher.
You won't hurt me.
That horse is a maniac. Can't believe Drew allowed it to happen. Imagine coming to the riding school with your daughter to see about lessons and seeing that animal there. I don't know what Red was thinking.
He's got a soft heart, and Lisa probably pleaded with him. If anyone could do anything with that horse, it's Red.
Nobody would be able to help that thing. But you're right. He probably is doing it for Lisa. He likes her. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he was a bit keen on her. Well, let's face it, Christy. She's more in his league. Red knows his place, and it's not with you. You're a Kavanagh. He's an O'Malley, please.
Veronica, my feelings for Red are real.
Come on, Christy. You fell over yourself with that vet. And what about James and Murray? It's just hormones, Christy. Get over it.
Gotta go, Mum's waiting.
You know, Red's a great guy.
Well, he's nice. Ordinary, but nice.
Matters of the heart are very complicated, Veronica. You can't just say, this goes with that, and ignore your feelings.
Scooter, I don't expect you to be able to understand this. Like Red, you have no background, no social standing, nothing to protect. You can do whatever you like. Fall in love with whom you choose. But families like the D'Angelos and the Kavanaghs, we have a responsibility.
To who?
To our families, our ancestors, and our children to come.
I think I'd prefer my children to know that their parents married for love.
I'd like to be able to think so romantically, Scooter. But life in the upper echelon of society is much more realistic.
You need to loosen up a bit, is my guess. Let the wind and life take you with it for a while. You might like it.
No wonder Drew's so stressed. My dad always says an untidy room is an untidy mind.
If he saw my room, then he'd think I was totally nuts.
We should clean it up. If we could get this organized, then Drew could see where the problems are and work through them.
Where do we start?
You're the expert on messes. Where would you start?
I'd get a big bin and throw everything into it.
Okay, I'll start on the couch. You just put those papers into piles.
Aye, aye, sir.
We should put all these magazines into the lounge. Don't you think, Stevie? Stevie?
Uh-oh.
What is it?
It's the bank. Max took out some big loans, and now they want to be paid back.
Well?
Pine Hollow's broke.
Whoa, boy. Calm down. Easy, boy. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, boy. It's all right. Whoa, whoa, boy. Easy, boy. Lisa, if this is going to work, it'll take time and patience. That's enough for today. We'll try again tomorrow. Don't worry, Lisa. We're going to give it our best shot.
I'm gonna be the best that I can. I'm gonna move mountains if I can. I'm gonna wish to reach for the sky. I know that I'll get there if I try. When you look around the corner with a smile on your face and the world in front of you, it doesn't get any better when your friends gather around and they'll always laugh with you. Anything can happen if you believe. The best that I can.
Maybe we read it wrong. But it was there in black and white. But I haven't noticed any signs that Pine Hollow's going broke. Have you, Lisa?
Sorry, what were you...
Haven't you heard anything we've been saying?
I was just wondering how Storm's getting on.
Lisa, Pine Hollow's giving refuge to Storm at the moment. If anything happens to Pine Hollow, Storm will have nowhere to go.
Which means he'd be put down.
Don't, Stevie.
Look, Lisa, you go check on Storm. Let's meet at JB's later. She's got it bad.
The worst is over now, but the damage has been done. and you bear the scars of everything that you've been through. Now you have someone who believes in you.
Hang on, boy, I've got it.
Free like the earth, strong as the mountain, free like the ocean.
You must be thirsty.
In a storm. Free like the fire burning, brighter than a star. Free like the wind, whispering in your heart. The brightest star I know. I just wanna see.
There you go. Nice fresh water.
There within your heart, let your light shine for all to see. So you can be the best that you can.
Tell you what, I'll stand back here. I won't hurt you. That's it.
Wherever you find your home, you can take us with you.
Ah, you like those.
There's a place within our hearts, and you'll always be there. Your earth, water, fire, and air. Free like the earth, strong as the mountain, free like the ocean, wild in storm. Free like the fire burning, brighter than a star.
I know you're worried. It's okay.
Whispering in your heart.
It's okay, Storm. There's no hurry.
The ocean.
I'll see you later.